Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I wasn't sure if I go live this morning, but I'm sitting here. I'm making a journal or working on my journal. I figure we might as well be live together and working on it together. So, I also want to catch you up to speed with what I just did yesterday when the camera wasn't rolling. So see, I do craft without you guys sometimes. It's true. It happens. Uh, but so this is where we're at right now. Um, Yesterday when we finished, it was looking more like this, right? But I wasn't really feeling this. So I realized that I had this other page that hadn't been decorated yet. This was blank. So I switched things up, and I'll just explain that real quick. Made a couple of more cards. So we had the Wild and Free, and I thought that this would be the perfect image to go with Wild and Free. And then I had made a pocket with this daydreaming. And it says, I put daydreaming of being wild and daydreaming of being free. And I had turned this into like a little pocket. And I thought it would be cute if she was daydreaming of being older and, being an entertainer or whatever. So I thought those two, that was really cute together. And so this is where this card goes. And then I rearranged and created more. And now this spread is working for me. So good morning, Karen, and good morning, Susan and Vicky and Jennifer. Morning, morning. And Miss Jessica. Hi, everybody. So, um, now I have things shifted. So I did stamp this page with the date yesterday, but I just covered over that with something, moved this one over. I wouldn't say that this page is done, but it's getting closer. It has a place for me to journal. I can journal there. I did put a globe here because on the 19th I just plan on writing about the outage and um, I don't know. And then this one, I did Make Your Art Break the Rules. This is some of my stamped fabric. I have one more left, but I went ahead and put one in this journal. And it looked like these two were getting crafty together. And she's telling everyone, it's okay. You can break the rules in art. And she's like, yeah, why are there rules in art? And then I made this postcard. Now, I was in a hurry. Um, but I made this postcard, which I have a lot of friends up in Washington, crafty friends, Mary C. and others. And so I had the Seattle postcard, and the prompt was picture. And I thought, she's putting on her gloves. She looks mischievous. I think she's about to get with her crafty friends and break the rules, make the art and break the rules. And then I just put some gel print hearts on it. So, and just put a 20 down here. Real simple, but super fun and cute with this page. And then I did these fish. The prompt for Junk Journal July on the 21st is colors or colorful, something like that. And I thought a fish. So, and then I did one fish swimming against the stream and put the you do you. Dated it. This print back here is actually my roll off from when I was doing all those gel prints the other day with ink. And I just made a little pocket for that. So that is to get you caught up with where I am so far. So let's turn the page, and my little journal here only has 2 more pages, but there's 11 more days that I think that I need to do. So we're going to have to add pages and pockets and get some journaling done. I felt like yesterday, sometimes I feel like, at least with, and it's not like necessarily a bad thing or anything, but I feel like I've put more focus into the cards than the journal. this year, but that's okay. Like the journal I'm using basically to house the cards, and Junk Journal July I'm using for the prompts of how to decorate my cards. So it's just my own little funky way of combining the two challenges together. In the past, I've always just done Junk Journal July. So, you know, it's me figuring out how I want to combine these two together. And it's working, but I could see where someone may say, you know, or notice that I'm giving more attention kind of to the cards than the book. And I just wanted to explain that. So, Miss Amy T, how are you? Good morning. Wish you were here. Oh, yeah, the which one? This one with Seattle. Yeah, I wish I could go to Seattle and hang out with my crafty friends. I have a close friend that we've been friends since 99, 2000, and she lives there. So I'd love to go up and visit, hang out with her, and meet up with my crafty friends. That would be amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm just gluing that down really well. Create some pages. Like we need more pages. This isn't enough. I mean, it could be enough. I could just make a bunch of big pockets that hold a lot of cards. I could make that enough, but I like adding pages into these accordion journals. And honestly, I've never done it before. Oh, that was the one you were talking about. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Amy. Joanne. Yeah, that picture of that lady came from my Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage book. She was right up here. Both of those ladies came from the first couple of pages, actually. Right up here. So I think I haven't managed to use like every page in the book yet, but I've used a lot. Hi, Miss Darla. How you doing? Okay. Now, let's do some pages. Let's see. Pages, pages, pages. I'm just thinking of paper that I might want to use. It's really funny because this journal started out with a lot of like ocean theme, and I haven't, nothing about it is really ocean. It's just July. More of a season than a theme. I do have, these are the scraps that I have left over from when I made the journal, so we might as well use them. We'll use some of these for pages. No reason not to. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this. Just barely really measuring here. What is today? Wednesday. Oh boy, we have a busy week this week. I can tell school's about to start again. We've got a couple of doctor's appointments, the optometrist today, and we've got on Thursday morning, what's that, tomorrow, we have an open house to go to, an orientation for my daughter and her middle school, and then another doctor's appointment on Friday. Just busy, busy, busy. School is coming. I really need to schedule some more doctor's appointments for myself, but now I'm kind of talking myself into doing that when the kids are back in school. Just measuring my page real quick. Okay, and then this one I'm going to fold back and give myself a way to anchor the page on, and this page will just be a little shorter than the others. Let's do that again. Oh, that's a lot shorter. I don't think that's 4.25. Somewhere I got off in my measuring. It was supposed to be 4.75. Good to know. I did get off in my measuring. Okay. I'm going to do this by 10. And score at, let's do 4.5. And 9. Okay, there's a couple of pages. Let's start with those and see what we can do. Let's expand this little journal some more. Okay. I liked these pages because they were so neutral originally. So I'm going to put one over here and anchor it with this little 1/2-inch strip right here. I'm going to anchor it right here, and then we'll have a fold out. We'll definitely hold some more. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I know it's taken up a lot of the month as far as videos are concerned, doing Junk Journal July and jelly printing, but I think it's worth it. Now, one problem I'm seeing right away with this plan is with these pages, they may not be wide enough for my 4x6 cards. I mean, hopefully, but it's not super wide, just barely. So, and this one may be longer than my other one. Just put that in there. Okay, I don't know where it really goes. I'll figure it out later. Then I was planning on putting one over here, and I don't know if a 4x6 is going to fit in there. Again, barely. So that might be bad folding on my part, bad planning. This one will work, and I could extend it a little, but the problem is if I do that, then this will be too short. If I glue it together, I will definitely not be able to get a card in there. So don't do what I just did. You got to make sure that your page is wide enough for the 4x6. All right. We're going to fix this by widening the page. I'm not going to worry about the crease that I have here because it's no problem. I'll cover it up later. And then I need to do the same thing for this one. I need to widen it out to the width of my book so I can easily fit a 4x6 on there. Now, this will be too short to hold a card, so kind of lost that part and this one too. Unless I build a pocket just like right here, which I might do, that I can tuck it into, and the postcard will extend past the page, which isn't a problem. We can work on that. Okay, let me glue this down. We're just going to make it work. Perhaps it'll be a happy accident. We shall see. But we've created like space for at least like 4 more cards to fit in here. So that's good. Okay. So we could put one here, here, here. So that's 3 more cards. I think I can put one here. That's 4, 5, 6, probably 7 and 8. We could definitely fit quite a few cards on this section. Everything still folds together lovely because I left that crease wide open right there. So let's junk journal. Don't love that. But I've got lots of scraps, so we'll just cover that up. That's not wide enough. Oh, you've learned a lot. Good. Well, I'm so glad. Time well spent then. Let's just use washi tape. I have this on my desk, so that's why I keep using it. It'll be kind of nice because it'll be a common thread for these last few pages. It's the perfect width, 1/2 inch. Perfect. Okay, so let me get the prompts out so we know what they are. I don't know what they are yet. I did pull them up. So I did colors yesterday, which was 21. 22 is timeless. Timeless. Nature is definitely timeless, isn't it? Well, actually, it doesn't feel timeless when I think about it very long, because I think about all the things that can go extinct, unfortunately. But in a sense, nature is timeless. What else is timeless? I think about beauty and art. Think of a clock. I do have that cuckoo clock stamp. Where'd she go? Got her out yesterday. There she is. Or one of the days. I do have my cuckoo clock stamp. I like this artwork too. But see, it's not timeless. It wears and tears and crumbles. Could be a sign of the times. What is really timeless? Well, let's see. Classic cars are timelessly cool. Let's see. Let's look up the timeless definition. Not affected by the passage of time or changes in fashion. Antiques add to the timeless atmosphere of a dining room. So we could put a hot rod in there or something. We do have 2 pages. I like those old bicycles too. I mean, look, compared to our page, I like this little green car right here, I think. Smaller scissors. You're doing both of these challenges too? Awesome, Darla. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I didn't really think it through or anything. Obviously, I just kind of was just going and doing. That's kind of how I roll. I think this green looks nice with these soft colors. Could probably add something else as well. I don't think I have necessarily like watches or clocks. Baby dolls. Baby dolls are kind of timeless. I don't know if there's one that goes with that car. We won't even talk about clowns. Let's see. I think we're good for now. What I might do is end up pulling in like some flowers. None of those are really calling to me with this spread. Okay. Let's cut this out. I want to move quicker today. I'm going to try to make this an hour long. I got to get to work because I got to be away today, so I got to get a lot done before I leave. That's what it's going to kind of be like these next couple of days. So let's say that Thursday and Friday I probably won't be live. I might come live again on Saturday morning. That's probably going to be the schedule for this week. Unless I get a wild hair. Again, that's why I don't schedule my lives, because I never know. Okay. I like this little car. It kind of is giving me, the way it looks like it's floating, makes me think of bed knobs and broomsticks. And I don't need flowers because there's already flowers on the page. And I like that it's floating. It's comical. I would normally anchor it if I was making like a card or something. But this is my journal, and I like that it's just kind of floating in the flowers. Okay. Next. I was thinking that might be big enough for that page, but it's kind of not. Let's grab a postcard real quick. Maybe we'll do a quick postcard too for timeless. So this is going to be day 22. I am still playing catch up. Okay, I just grabbed a handful of postcards from, I don't know what's in here, from my box. Let's flip through. Oh, cool. A dud from Timberland. Thank you, Timberland. I needed a dud. I think that's a dud. Ooh. Rapunzel, kind of. Let down your hair. That's kind of timeless and goes with our page. Let's not overthink it. We don't have time for that. Okay, I feel like those are going to fall and go everywhere. I'm just going to move those real quick. Shuffle some things around here real quick. I have some ephemera too, but I need to grab some gel printing. This is nice and soft and kind of goes with our page colors. I think all these, there's a harmony there. Yesterday it felt really disjointed. I felt like things got out of harmony. So we're gonna try to not do that today. So I'm learning too. We have a guy down the street from us who builds rad rods. He doesn't paint them, but leaves them with their natural patina. Oh, that is so cool. My dad was a car guy. I grew up in cars. I grew up in a body shop. Um, have a real thing for hot rods, muscle cars, and classics. Takes me right back to my childhood. Whoops, that was not intentional, but that's okay. We've got this witch down here, and I plan on covering her up if I can. Ooh, I like that she's kind of, her hair is kind of dipping down here into this. You know, some people are making the gel prints the focal point, and I know it is July. I get it. The gel prints is supposed to be what it's all about, but I'm more of a collage artist than a gel print person. I mean, I love gel prints, and it's been fun adding them into my collage, but I kind of have to stay true to me. And that whole You Do You postcard was me processing and thinking about this yesterday when I turned the camera off. And yeah, I just kind of had to stay true to me. And for me, I am more of a collage artist. I like her hair kind of dipping down into this swamp. She's a brave girl. Okay, I like that. That's what we're gonna do right there. Okay, let me just put that there. We don't have to worry about that witch anymore. She's out of the picture. Hey, Beck. I watched your video yesterday. I finally found you. And, I mean, I had subscribed and I had hit the follow, but it wasn't popping up. And then I would go and search for you, and I could never find you when I searched for you. I don't know why. It's so weird. So I got really uber excited when you popped up on my feed. And I watched you work with that cute mouse from Unity Stamp Co. I love her. I love all the things you did with your card. It was your craft roulette card. It's so adorable. I got the little boy. Did you get the little boy mouse as well? I got the little boy because I thought, well, I want them both. I want the boy and the girl. Let me see if I can clean up her hair, the edge of her hair real quick. There is a pair of fussy cutting scissors somewhere in here. There they are. I'd put them back where they go. What do you know? This edge of her hair is bothering me. I don't know if that's any better. Now it looks like it has a foot. I've got to just let that go. Okay, that's better. That's better. We're the only ones that will know that that was there. I like this. She's looking off in the distance at all the possibilities. Okay, we need a number 22, right? I don't know if I'll put anything else on this page. We could do some like stamping down here or something, but I don't know. We're going to do quick today. Timeless is 22. So back to these wooden stamps. I'll just stamp a 22. I think I'm going to stamp it in something that's not black. I think I'll stamp it in a brown so it kind of blends in. Actually, let's do green. And I'll stamp it down near the swampy bog. It's there. It's just well blended. It's camouflaged. And I'm fine with that. Is she 22 years old, just now escaping the castle? So, on the back, I'm not concerned about that spot. Could just put a label on it and fix it. Real simple, real fast. Not a lot of deliberation. Oh, you guys, she is not looking at a man. We all thought she was looking for Prince Charming. She's looking for a getaway car. That's what she's looking for. See? She's like, there it is. Engine's still running. I'm out of here. And the witch was overcome by the bog. And that's where she's going to go. I've been so tempted to tip in some of my postcards. Why don't I just do it? I've been holding back. Like, I'll just do it. Let's see. Let me be creative about it, though. I got an idea. Kind of have an idea. Like, what if, I wish I would have left this open. Is it open enough? Let me see. Ooh, I think it might just be open enough, or I can pry it open right there. Okay. And then if I line it up right, I think I can make like a little flap. This is tricky business now. Somewhere like right here. A little lower, actually. But I think that's just about right. To right here. Right here to right here. Never mind that dot. We'll just wipe that one away. I think what I can do is create like a words. Words are hard. Sometimes. I think that's going to be enough. A little fold over moment like this. Glue this on. Okay, now I have to think about which way this goes on the page. It goes like this. Or on the postcard. Goes a little something like this. This is weird, y'all, but, you know, we may stumble upon something that we really like by just playing. And then this can hold in there. I think that can work. It needs to be a little thinner. Yeah. Cool. So that just kind of tucks right in there. That's a different way to attach a postcard to a page. I can't open it necessarily. If this was over on the edge somewhere, I could actually still kind of flip it open. Hold on, it's not dry yet. I'm going to keep working with this because I think this has a lot of potential. Maybe not for this page, like it may not be that like groundbreaking for this page, but for future journals and future pages, I think this has a lot of potential. Let's move it down. Yeah, I know that's rough, but we can cover the whole back thing if we need to. Let me make sure. I want to move it down more. Poor piece of paper, but we're gonna get it right. I think it should be somewhere like right here. Because now that this is on here, yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna glue this down. We no longer need this pocket. We're gonna create a new pocket for it. And that way the postcard can flip open like that. But I don't want it fully attached, so I'm going to create with paper a little pocket right here. I know we're covering the ticket. It's okay. It's just washi tape. We have more. I'm going to put it about right there, I think. Experimenting. I think that is the bonus of doing something like this, of having these little journals, you know, as you get to experiment. And now this is a concept that you can take into other journals that you make. I'm gonna have to come a little close to that card, I think. Okay, and I did leave this area so this can just hook right on. There it is. That's how we're gonna do it. So that's, I just created a tip-in for my postcard. Obviously, this is not a postcard I plan on putting in the mailbox. I think that's pretty obvious. But I'm not planning on mailing any of these because all combined, they create this journal. And so I was not ever planning on really mailing these out because it's like a whole project having each one in there, the complete collection. Now I'm just going to cover this whole thing up. And then if I want to bring the washi tape back in, I can do that. I'm glad I turned on the camera because, you know, I think most of you, I get a lot of comments that you enjoy seeing the thought process and how I work through things. So I think it's good we turned the camera, I turned the camera on today so you could see how that came together. That might be something you want to add to your journals. I'm not doing the best job lining up this tape. There. There it is. That's day 22. My 22 disappeared. Let me pick a different color. go with Rustic Wilderness. Have a good day, hon. Love you. That's better. Rustic Wilderness. For the win, as Tim would say. We are moving on. We've got 22 done. These things just take time. We're already 40 minutes in. Hey, Michelle. Freezing. Are you in... Where are you? Where is it freezing? I want to know. Oh my gosh. But I will say we've been getting a reprieve here in Central Texas because of stormy weather. So that's been really nice. Yay! This is fun. This is a fun little ditty right here. I can't help myself. I'm going to add a little bit of tape on this part. Yeah, so yesterday I think it got up to like 80, and I think the forecast is in the 80s today as well. So that's pretty cool. In Texas in the summer, that's a pretty cool temperature. How you doing, Maddie? Hi, Gloria. I am not one of them either, Darla. I do not like it really hot. Australia. Okay, yeah. I was thinking you must be in Australia, Michelle. Being that you're on the other side of the planet, having an opposite season as us. You're in the low 70s. Yeah, we're getting a break. I'll take it. Okay, let's do day 23. How much time do I have? 15 minutes. I'm gonna, oh my goodness. Day 23 is tip-in. Ha! That's hilarious. We just did a tip-in. Oh, that could be day 22 and 23. You know, in all reality, but that's hilarious that tip-in was the prompt. Aw. Oh my goodness. Hey, little cutie. Aw. I like that it's a portrait style. That dog's got a lot of potential. Seattle World's Fair. I'm trying to decide if that's a dud or not. Just flipping through some of these, see what else strikes my fancy. So far it's the doggy. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Tip-in. I think that fits the vibe more than the dog. He is super adorable. What is it with these people? Those weirdos are in my sticker book. Y'all remember? It's a classic print, The Physician. That's a dud. I just don't like that. All right. I need to make like a Vegas journal. I think I have a lot of Vegas postcards. LL Bean, I'm fine covering that one up. Chicken corn soup with a recipe. All right, we're gonna go with this scene because I don't feel like taking up any more time looking through my postcards. But I did find some more duds, so that's good. Okay, now. Just reaching for things, looking for things. I feel like this postcard has a lot of potential for what could be coming down the staircase. I think it'd be really cool if it was like water coming down the staircase. But I almost feel like I'd have to paint that in. I think because I don't have a lot of time, what I'm gonna do is grab a dud, one of these. Let's do this one. And just cover it. Oh, me, Sharon? I have a birthday soon? I do. My birthday is August 14th. And my mom's is the 15th. I have a niece on the 12th, a niece on the 16th. We have so many August birthdays. I have a brother on the 29th. I have a niece on the 29th. I have a lot of nieces, y'all. And yeah, we've got the August birthdays, that's for sure. I love that my mom's is the day after mine. We've always celebrated our birthdays together. And it's just always so special because we share that. I know, the staircase does seem fitting across from her, doesn't it? I just don't know. Oh gosh, I got a whole big mess. Kind of what to do with it. I don't know how to add in my gel prints for it. It's also supposed to be another tip-in. We may just use the same tip-in technique that I just discovered, whatever, just made up. Yeah, I just don't know where the gel print goes for the staircase, you know? Maybe what I should do, I don't think I can alter the staircase. I think what I have to do is alter the background of the staircase. So it might be kind of cool to do that. Let's try that. I have a feeling this is going to take more than 7 minutes. Okay. So I'm thinking a staircase in the forest. Ooh, that would be cool. Because she's already been locked up in a castle. She needs a bit of freedom. So maybe she wants to move in with the forest people. I do like that our prompt for the page with Rapunzel was timeless, and the Rapunzel story is pretty timeless. So now we can put this staircase in the forest. I'm going to save this picture. The picture of a picture. Yeah, that one. I'm going to save that one. It's a mother and child, after all. I think it went somewhere like right there. Okay, now let's put this in the forest. And I have trees. So I'll cut out some trees. as well. I'm going to have to sturdy up the back. I have my index cards for that. So that's good. Let me just go ahead and trim this. Ooh, and we can put some mushrooms. This is definitely going to take more than 5 minutes, especially if I keep losing things like my ruler. All right. But that's okay. I'm just telling myself basically that I have to get back to crafting in my lives a little quicker, because I know summer's coming to an end and I won't just have all the time. Okay. This is a gel print. What I had done was just put a bunch of watercolor on my gel plate, and that was the result. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this down. That is a staircase from the Nathaniel Russell House from 1808, Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. And I'm only going to glue the edges because I'm going to want to tuck a forest in there. Whoops. This book page is pretty flimsy. It's okay. Just do that. I'm going to glue this on the back. Okay. There we go. Now, we need trees. And I know we have trees. They're by the flowers. Ooh, and I wanted some mushrooms too. Mushrooms might actually go down here on the staircase. Ooh, I like that one right there. How are y'all doing? Good morning, Linda. I had a cousin who was a professional photographer that made postcards as his business. Oh, how cool. Postcards from the Midwest, they're probably his work. Oh, how cool. That would be a nice job, career. Okay, I technically started this live at 6:08. So I think that means I have 8 more minutes. If I'm sticking to an hour. Yeah, when the school world, when the school year starts, my lives will be pretty much an hour at best during the week. On Saturdays, during the school year, I typically do my longer lives because I don't have to be anywhere. Just for those who have come into my life since the summer, that's just the way it goes. People are always like, you go live too early. Well, it's the only time that I can go live. I think that's pretty cool. I might shorten it a little bit. I might move it a little to the off to the edge, but that's an interesting little mushroom cluster. Now let's get to the trees. I know they're just right over here. Here's the trees. Yeah, I like this one. Ooh, I like this one too. And I even like this one. So when I cut out of this book, I do try to keep, I try to do clever cuts to where like I could take out this tree but leave everything else in, or just cut out the center. I try to leave the pages together as much as I can. Hopefully this tree won't be too big. I'm going to do a rough cut and kind of position it in there. And then if I like it, I'll do a more fine cut. But let's just do a rough cut first. See how it looks before I go through the trouble of cutting all that stuff and it not working. It covers up the gel print quite a bit. I don't think I can do that. What I could do though, is I could do half the tree over here, if I put that, it's not giving as much of a forest vibe then. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? Jumanji, the one with Robin Williams, when the house gets taken over by wildlife and plants. It's kind of giving me Jumanji vibes. I don't have to put this picture back in, but it is kind of cool. Let's fussy cut this side. I think this might work, and then if there's some small ferns, I might grab the small ferns. I am going to go in and bonsai the tree a little bit. I'm not worried. I'm not doing nitty-gritty here, fussy cutting. I'm not worried about following the lines. I'm kind of doing my own thing. Surprise! I'm wanting to take out as much white as I can. Can always edge this with a green Distress ink. Okay, something like that. And we've got this photo that goes somewhere like right here. And we've got these mushrooms, which will help cover up the bottom of the tree and the staircase. Okay, that's working for me. We're only getting a tiny bit of, oh yeah, I like that, of the gel print. What I might do is put some up here, maybe, I don't know. Right, Valerie, and good morning. No one will complain if I stay longer. I know. I have to like rein myself in. That needed to go. And this needs to go. The mushrooms, like I can hide some stuff. I can't hide all that stuff. So I'm just going to clean up some of this that I think might still show on the postcard. And I like the tree coming up and covering. I want this covered. I don't like hard edges when I'm collaging. This will be like find the gel print. Can you find the gel print? Yeah, I like this. Okay, we're gonna go for it. So I'm tucking it behind the staircase and then making sure that the top up here is covered. Alrighty then. Now to decide if I want, ooh, wait a second. I like it without the mushrooms. I'm taking the mushrooms out of the equation. Do I want this in there? I don't know. I think, but that's a little plain. I think the mushrooms were too much now that I have just the tree down. I kind of like it just like that. I need a number, 23 on there. Just trimming off a little more book page. I like that. I am gonna just kind of darken this line right here in a sketchy way. There we go. Like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. And then I need to tip it in, just like a little bit of a tree house. Gotta get her tipped back in over here on her page. There we go. She is longing for a tree house all of her own. Okay, let's do a quick background. And the mushrooms we'll save for another time, another card, another day. Let me clean up some of my mess. I know I'll be getting my scissors right back out, but still gonna clean it up. We can put more gel prints on the background of our page, and that way we can work more in. No monkey people were harmed in the making of this card. All right. See, we can just use this gel print over here to cover this page. It's nice. It has a rough texture. This one was called, this was a tip-in, right? So that was the prompt for day 23. Okay. Turn it over, it'll go much better. Ugh, this rough ruler. I need to like clean it up. Take some of all the glue and cork off of this ruler. This is the one Sparkle Heart took to school and brought back in this condition. She's like, sorry about your ruler, Mom. It's okay. There's more where that came from. Okay. Should I, before I glue this down, I kind of have to decide what kind of tip-in I'm going to do. I'm just going to tip this in a typical fashion. Or if I'm going to do the clever tip-in that we did. I think I'll just do a regular old tip-in here. Just a regular old tip-in. So I'm going to glue this down completely and tip it in with some tape and call it a day. I'm only a few minutes over an hour. We added pages to our journal. We made 2 postcards and did 2 more days of the challenge. I'm still not caught up, but I'm getting really close because this is day 23 right here. I'm going to use some Timmy tape and tip this in. I'll use a big long piece. Just like that. Now that is a basic tip-in, when you just tape something and tip it in like that. So what are y'all thinking about this postcard? Should, no picture. No picture. Oh, thanks. TR, you already, and good morning. You already answered my question. If I should add that picture back in, or if I should add something to it. But yeah, no picture. I agree. No mushrooms. The picture could go in here if I wanted it to. I just need to clean up the edge. As best I can. Could always add that picture over there. Could always add some mushrooms over here if I wanted. I don't necessarily want to, although they do go nicely with her hair. I might say no to both of these. I'll maybe use them another day. Let me just look through here one more time. I kind of want something kind of mystical, kind of, you know, magic. Forests are magic. I think I love these types of birds. Herons and cranes and stuff are my favorite kinds of birds. Let's just humor me. Let's just look at this real quick and how this guy might fit on the page. I think he has the right colors to kind of go there. And it looks like he's kind of coming out of the bog that she's having to come out of. He's like, hey, follow me over here. I like it. It just adds something to this page too. I can come back and journal in this. I was thinking about this yesterday too, guys, when the camera stopped rolling and I did a little more work without you guys, is that creating a journal like this, you might be like, well, how is that journaling? Well, for one, it's kind of art journaling. But two, I can always come back to this journal and record things. I could be recording like memories, you know, I could be using it that way for like what's going on, recording daily things. I can use it to record my thoughts of the process of making art, which obviously I have more deep thoughts, I think, which is what I realized yesterday when the camera is not rolling. I'm quiet and I'm listening to my instincts, and I'm more introspective when I'm not filming. And that is why I try to make art without being live and without the camera on. It's because I do really treasure that time. And I know that that's part of the process and a valuable part of the process. So I could be recording my thoughts about my creative process. I could be making up a funny little story if I wanted in this journal. A lot of people just don't know, like, what do you use these journals for? Like, how do you journal in a junk journal? Well, he just lost a toe. And it can be for all kinds of things. So, you know, I can come back and use this later when I just want a little journal. Maybe I want just quotes or bits of inspiration. I could come back and pick up this journal and fill in the pages and the journaling aspect about it later. It's also just an art journal. It's a process. It's an experience making it. And I'm learning, like today, learning that new tip-in, which hilariously was on the 22nd, even though the 23rd's prompt was tip-in. This bird's about to lose that hair. But yeah, you know, you make your journal for you however you want, and don't feel limited, and don't feel like you have to have it all figured out as you go, because you just might not. I like that his little tail's hanging out there. We're gonna put that there. I like it. Whoops, almost ripped his head off. Let me give him a little bog to stand on. Hey, Carmina. Hello. Let's extend the bog. I did say maybe I should put more gel print on this page since I didn't have a lot on the postcard. I mean, I put some on there, but then it just got covered up. We will extend the bog. There we go. I like that. And now he can kind of stand in it. The boggy moat. And she's looking out like, man, there's a whole world of possibilities out there. And that's how I feel about junk journals. It's a whole world of possibilities. You get to create the pages. You get to write your own book. You get to have an experience. I think that that's what makes junk journaling so appealing as a maker, is that you have an experience making it, and then someone gets to have an experience working in it and filling the pages. It's very experiential, where if you just go buy a notebook from the store, it's different. It's just different, you know, and then you can pick any theme you want. Every page can have a different theme. Just endless possibilities. Okay, so there it is. That's what we did today. Oh yeah, still gotta add my day 23 here. This is an opportunity for me to use more gel print. Here. And I'm just going to use these little stamps, write day 23, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to do all lowercase. I don't like them side by side. Stamping the stamps side by side, that's too wide for me. It's good to know. I hadn't tried that yet with those stamps. Okay. I'm just going to put this way over here in the corner like so, and I think I might take off a little more. Day 23. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like putting dates and numbers on all my postcard fronts with the artwork. I've never been a person to like sign my artwork and do things like that, but I'm enjoying it, and it's really great looking back because then I can remember what order they go in. So, and sometimes I just put like, you know, it real subtly, and most of the time I'm just putting it subtly into the page. Okay, so recap. These are the postcards we made and the pages we added. So today we added this strip. We added this her getaway car. Let's see that. So this is where we started. We added in this page, which needs a little training on folding because I put in this thick paper. This paper right here was real thick, that gel print. But we added this page in, so now we have more space for our postcards to go. This one's tipped in. This one's tipped in too, but I added a tab to the back of the postcard, and it tips in into the page like that. Yeah. So that's what we did today. I also added in this page today. So now we have lots of places to put the rest of our postcards because this is the end of the journal, which I can always add tip-ins to this as well. It's definitely getting thick, which is fabulous because I did an accordion journal. It can just keep growing and growing, and it's fine. So love that. That was serendipitous. And there it is. Hey, Shay. So yeah, the bird was a good call. Let me put postcard number 5 back where it goes. I just kind of ripped it out when I needed to see if that page was going to work, and I didn't put it back where it goes. So that's it, you guys. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. I hope you had fun too. Hey, Miss Bertha, I don't want to leave without saying hi to you. To everyone out hanging out silently, hello, hello. To everyone who will catch the replay, hi, how you doing? You're always behind too, Jennifer. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Now I just need to do day 24, which is the day we're on. And I'll probably try to work ahead a little bit the next time I get a chance. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow. I'll probably have an edited video out for you guys. I have a couple that I need to release, so I'll work on getting that done this evening. And unless I get a wild hair, I'll be back here live on Friday. But if I get a wild hair, I'll be back sooner. That's just the way it is. All right, y'all. It's so fun hanging out with you. I'll see you next time. Bye.